Okay, this is the second part of the paraphrase. I did get a haircut in the middle of it. I'm okay, just wanted to acknowledge. So make sure to put it back. I make sure to put it back in the cold box because it can't be um, outside of the cold temperature for too long. After all that's done, I make sure everything is still in the right condition, the containers are closed, everything has a name on it, and now I need to go into another really cold room in order to get the insects. All three parts that I've been preparing are ready, and now as I go into this room, it's important to remember that the organisms need to be stored at a very cold temperature. I have to make sure that I have my hands covered because the material is extremely dangerous. I make sure that I have my plate on which I have all my items. I also have my suction tool as well as other ends to it. And no, actually that's it. I enter the cooler and I take out the container. It's a container that we keep really, really cold. It has the organisms in it. I'm looking for the exact number that I wrote down before. After I find it, I close everything back up and put it back in the room. This is very important to make sure that I don't let anything else defrost. So I use my tool and I'm trying to just get a little bit of number 32 out of the container, and then I'm going to mix it with the other ingredients that I prepared. And then I make sure to like push and release the tool to make sure nothing is still inside. So if you're having a hard time because it's too cold, then you can use the suction tool to add some of the slightly warmer material. I think it was the second material that we were using into that to help with the process. It'll loosen everything up and it'll become more of a um, icy mixture. At least it's not frozen. And then you will be able to continue. So we combine everything, close it up, put the thing that was in the really, really cold box, we're going to put it back. Make sure nothing else is defrosted. So we need to put the insects in solution, and we get rid of the tip of the tool. We have to put it in a special box marked danger to make sure that it doesn't contaminate anything else. So now we're going to finally take the container and we are going to put it in the final room, which we call the vibration room. The insects are going to come of age in the middle of the night, and then we need to take the shaker. We need to take the shaker room. No, I'm sorry, that was the real name. We need to take the vibration room and make it so it's not vibrating at such a high speed, frequency. Once it has finally ceased movement, I'm going to put my container in there, in the machine, seal the door. It's only at a mild temperature. And then check to make sure that the vibration starts again so as not to interfere with other people's products. And we're going to let it stew for the next several hours, or at least until the end of my time at work. So we're trying to, I'm going to write this down because I don't know this word. We are going to try to create a large amount, but then we also have the lesser amount as well to deal with. The lesser amount of bacteria, ... no one will ever know what happens.